Right, this isn't a video that I wanted to make, but it's a video that I kind of have to make. I'm sure we all know, unless you've been living under a very, very large rock for quite some time, that the coronavirus. I know we're not supposed to say coronavirus, but I have to name it because, it's ridiculous, the stuff that you can get demonetized for these days. But I don't have to worry about getting paid. I don't get paid anyway, so, I can say it as much as I goddamn please. But I didn't expect it to get this bad. I didn't expect it to have to be, like, fucking self-isolate yourself. Fucking loo roll is gonna be, gone, essentially. I didn't expect it to get this terrible this quickly, but it has, and I have to address it, or I have to at least address what I'm going to do because of it. Because if you haven't noticed, I do movie reviews quite often, and movies that I want to watch, I want to do videos on, are getting cancelled, and cinemas are getting closed down because of the coronavirus. And also comic books, I'm not going to be able to get physical issues. That might be a benefit to me, and I'll get onto that in a second. But essentially, I won't be able to review any new movies. So Bloodshot, won't be doing a video on that. Black Widow, won't be doing a video on that. I won't be doing a video on any movies, any new release movies, until this situation is over, and it will be over. So for anyone that is panicking, there will be an end. There is an after the coronavirus. This isn't the be all end all. This isn't like the end of the world. There is going to be a resolution. There is going to be an after. Whether that after is good or bad, I don't know, but I reckon this virus will change the world for a while afterwards, I think. But yeah, essentially I can't review any new movies until this coronavirus pandemic is dealt with and things can start reopening again, and we don't have to worry about the spread of a disease, which isn't something that I thought I would have to deal with in my lifetime, which was kind of naive of me. But yeah, it is a scary time. It is worrying, but this does mean that I can do stuff that I probably wouldn't have done prior. I will be talking about. I do plan on doing videos on like older games that I haven't played. I'm gonna keep talking about comic books all the time. This is the only video that I'm going to make about the coronavirus because I don't want to get bogged down myself about it. I have a lot of anxiety about it already, but I don't want to get bogged down on it, and I don't want other people to get bogged down on it either. I want people to come here to escape from that. Like what Jeremy John said in his video, we as a platform, content creators, are an escape for people. People come here to forget about the woes and worries of everyday life, and I want to create a platform, a place where people can do that. So I'm not gonna mention the coronavirus past this video, but I feel like it's important to make this video so that people are aware and people know that I am aware, and that I have to change or have to put content on hold and maybe bring content that I wasn't expecting to make, now that we are in a situation as a planet that we have to rearrange our lives, kind of thing. And it is difficult. I've had to do a lot of thinking around it, but I feel like I can still function and I can still run the channel pretty much the same as it has been through the self-isolation. And what we mean by self-isolation is essentially, for those of us that don't already have the virus, basically just treat it like you already have it. Just stay away from like any social gatherings. With that being said, there is a place where my audience can go to be social. I do have a Discord. If you are feeling like lonely, there is that Discord. I will be active there, and I will try and, you know, talk to as many people as I can there, because I know a lot of people will be holding themselves up and be very anxious about this whole situation, and quite rightly, this is a very serious situation. It's very like frightening. It's probably the most frightening thing that's ever happened in my lifetime, and a lot of other people's. Unless if you're in my audience and you were alive during World War II, but I doubt that. But yeah, if you do need to just talk, I do have a Discord server for that. I will try and respond to every comment that I get. I do have the Twitters, the Instagrams. I do have all of that. So there's no reason for people to feel like they can't talk to anyone, because even though you cannot talk to anyone face to face, even though it's a bad idea to like meet up with your friends, you can still talk to them over social media, and you can still be social and be like together without being social in a physical context. That's all I really wanted to say. I just wanted to say that I will be providing a kind of a place for people that I will be changing the content that I make. I will be putting videos on hold, and I will be bringing you content that I usually wouldn't upload. I'm going to be talking about older games. I'm going to be talking about older movies. I'm going to be talking about all kinds of stuff that I kind of have missed out on, or haven't been able to do, or haven't wanted to do in prior times. But now I kind of have that opportunity to, because I have the time to do it. And yeah, I can offer a place for support and just a person to chat to over on Discord, Twitter, any other social media that I have linked to in my description. I'll see you guys in the next video. Do stay safe, do stay clean, wash your hands, do all that stuff, and stay away from other people in close proximities. And if you do have a cough, just stay at home and do everything that the country or the government or your government is telling you to do. Because as much as you may not like the current governing powers of Britain, the United States, any other country, as whatever your political standing, you need to listen to your government. You need to listen to what they are saying. And if they tell you to avoid social gatherings because you could get sick and you could endanger yourself or others, then listen and stay informed. Make sure you know what to do, and make sure you know the symptoms of the virus, and make sure you have the right information, because there are a lot of places that will be telling you it's worse than it is, or it's more treatable than it is, and there's a lot of places that are going to fearmonger, and there's a lot of places that are going to just try and make peace where there's kind of not peace to be made. There's a lot of places that are going to be giving out false hope, and there's a lot of places that are going to be giving out misinformation to people, and I don't want any of my audience to fall for that. I want you guys to be informed, so make sure you inform yourself in the right places, and make sure you stay safe. That is the most important thing. I cannot stress this enough. Stay safe. This is Luke Does Stuff signing off.